This video is about this new book of mine, A Man at Arms. It's coming out on March 2nd. But I want to tell you a story about another book from 25 years ago, Gates of Fire. So bear with me. It's kind of a story, but it has a point to it. This right here is the original manuscript of Gates of Fire. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 802 pages long, and it wasn't even called Gates of Fire then. It was called Thermopylae. And here's the story. When I first submitted this to my agent back in, I think it was 1996, he told me I cannot sell this monster 802-page manuscript. You're going to have to cut 300 pages out of it. And I thought, 300 pages? How in the world can I ever do that? And it just kind of put me into a world of despair. But it turned out that my agent, his name is Sterling Lord, he's now 100 years old. At that time, he was, I don't know, almost 80 or something like that, 70 something. And he used to have lunch once a week with three other friends of his who were also senior guys in the publishing business. And he shared this with them, and they read it just to get their opinion. So anyway, there I was, kind of in darkest despair, noting how I'm ever going to cut 300 pages out of this book. When one of the guys, his name is Tom Ginsberg, he had been the head of Viking Press for years, which was a very prestigious, very successful company. And he sent me, I had never met him, he sent me out of the blue a card with a handwritten note, and it just said, "Steve, I know there's a great book in there, and I know that you can bring it out." And when I got that note, I practically broke down in tears. I mean, it meant so much to me. And I thanked him profusely, and I pinned it up on my computer, as I said, and it took me 6 months to cut this down from 800 pages to 500. And then I had to cut another 200 after that. But that note from Tom Ginsberg just meant the world to me and helped me through this. So the point of all this is, if you know someone that could use a little encouragement, and you're thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't say anything, maybe it's out of place, maybe it's not right, forget it. Tell them, and write them a note or tell them, because that thing meant the world to me. And if this book hadn't been published, I would have no career. So, bringing this all back to my newest book, A Man at Arms, please log on to www.amanatarms.com, because we're going to have some very special pre-order bonuses involving this original 800-page manuscript of Gates of Fire. You can find out all about it at www.amanatarms.com. More to come in this space.